Hey everyone, it's FinalRound and my name is Jordan and we have the day off for NBA. I did not make an NBA video for Sunday because I knew there was going to be a lot of players out, a lot of teams, not caring, and it's a Sunday, so I just didn't want to even mess with it. And I was watching UFC 300 all Saturday night, so didn't want to waste my time with Sunday basketball. We'll get back to basketball for those playing games starting on Tuesday, but we do have a day off. So I decided why not give some good hitter matchups for baseball that I see for MLB. Took a quick look and found a few guys that I like that you could take a chance on. And luckily, I do have lines for some of these guys, so you will see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from a data app called Outlier. There will be a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So this first guy that I like is going to be Colton Cower of the Baltimore Orioles. Over the past week, he's hitting .450 with 9 hits in 20 at-bats. He'll be facing Twins right-handed pitcher Louis Varland, who gives up a .348 average to left-handed batters. And I'm going to be saying a lot of numbers. If you're not familiar with baseball, it's just going to be a lot of numbers for you. It's a good matchup. And versus right-handed pitching for Cower, this season he's hitting .520. So over 50% of the time he's getting a hit off a right-handed pitcher. So with the props that came out, obviously a hit prop, he's got a hit in 9 out of the last 10 games. Going over 0.5 hits. That's at -190. But I don't hate his home run prop. He's hit 4 home runs in the past 4 games, and that's at +540 if you want to take a chance at a single bet there for a home run for him. And also RBIs. He bats kind of later in the order, and the Orioles they're pretty stacked. They get a lot of guys on bases, and he hasn't been doing too bad with RBIs. So over 0.5 RBIs, he's hit in 5 out of the last 6 games. This is at +160. I don't mind that one either. And hits, runs, and RBIs is not out yet. But you could use this with the next pick as a correlated pick because they bat pretty close in the order with each other. So if one gets a hit, the other one could get a run, and then the other one could get an RBI, and then you're stacking up the correlated plays. Some apps don't let you do that, but it's good to find an app that will let you do a correlated play where you can put guys in the batting order who are close to each other that can kind of feed off of each other. So with that, I'm going with another Oriole, Cedric Mullins. And over the past week, he's hit .553 average. That's 6 hits and 17 at-bats. So he's also going up against Louis Varland, who's giving up that .348 average to left-handed batters, and Cedric Mullins is another left-handed batter along with Cower. And Mullins has been hitting .313 against right-handed pitchers this season. So over 0.5 hits, he's gone over in 71% of games this year. He's only not got a hit in 4 games this season, and that's at -155 if you wanted to parlay those two together. And one that I like since he's been batting after Colton Cower is over 0.5 RBIs. He's gone over in 5 out of the last 10 games, and that's at +190. I don't hate that. And like I said, hits, runs, and RBIs is not out yet, so you could stack these two together. And if you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? In this next pick, I don't have the lines out for yet, so you can assume I definitely like over a hit. And I don't mind hits, runs, RBIs, or anything like that you see. But when those props do come out, I'll put that in the pinned comment with the payouts just so you can see them. But it's going to be Brandon Marsh of the Phillies. You'll see he's hitting .333 over the past week. He's been one of the best hitters for the Phillies. And he absolutely just tears apart right-handed pitching. This season against right-handed pitching, he's hitting .367, and he's going up against Cal Quantrill of the Rockies, who he's seen 5 times. He has 5 at-bats against him. He has 2 hits in those 5 at-bats, so pretty good history. That's a .400 average, and Quantrill has been struggling a little bit this year. Against left-handed batters, he's giving up a .267 average so far this season. So that is Brandon Marsh of the Phillies. And I'd like to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit and there will be links in the description that'll take you straight there with the promo code for Final Round 11. And thank you to anyone who uses those. So those are 3 batters that I like. Keep an eye out for that pinned comment for Brandon Marsh, unless you haven't seen anything with the pinned comment, I might be sleeping. You can go ahead and take a look at something like hits, runs, and RBIs, or just hits. You could stack all 3 with hits, and I think that's still a good play for the 3 of those guys. If you would like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord link will be in the description. Conversation will be going on there for baseball and also for the NBA. I think those props are already coming out. And I'm kicking myself for not putting out a UFC 300 video. I did drop my plays into the Discord. I had a big parlay, one pick for each fight, and I went 11 out of 13. And the 2 that missed were pretty close. The guys had the finish like in the bag, and they just didn't complete it. So those hurt pretty bad. It would have been a $10 into $13,500 parlay. But a bunch of people in the Discord took some of the plays and put them on Prizepicks or put them on Underdog. And I saw a lot of people making money off of those picks. So maybe in the future, I'll end up doing some UFC videos for Saturdays. Because it did turn out pretty well. I single bet everything, and I did the parlay. Hitting that parlay would have been pretty huge, but we just got sports books in North Carolina, and that was the first time I tried that. So maybe it'll hit in the future. So I hope you all do well for Monday. I'm going to get this edited and get it out to you. God bless you all. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.